This video is brought to you by the EA Creator Network. Thank you, EA Creator Network, for the free pack codes. Hello everyone, JSimLady here, and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. Unfortunately, before I built the layout of this magical townhouse and my magical townhouse set, I forgot to hit record, and this didn't just happen once. It happened 3 times. 3 times I set up the layout and forgot to hit record. Every single time I would demolish the whole inside and then I would start rebuilding it and I still hadn't hit record. So at this point I'm like, you know what, forget about it. We're just gonna move on from here where the layout is already done. And so that's what you get. There's nothing super special about the layout. I mean, if you look at it, you can kind of see, it's a basic layout anyways. Very, like, traditional, so hopefully by next week. I thought that maybe I would have this done by the 3rd, but I forgot about the Reaper's Rewards event, which I still need to do the second video for that little 6-week mini-series. And I forgot about that. And I forgot that I wanted to do at least one video for the Long Legacy every week too. So hopefully the magical townhouses will be done by at the latest the end of next week. No later than that. Like by the absolute latest the end of next week, because if I'm being honest with you, I love these little townhouses. I'm still not sold on that front walkway area, and if anybody has any suggestions or what you'd like to see there instead, let me know. But aside from that, I love these little townhouses. I love having them in the save file. I'm just getting tired of working on these same things over and over again, you know what I mean? It's the same basic concept. Spellcasters living in some old non-matching townhouses that look kind of, like you'd see in an old Halloween cartoon or something. That's kind of the vibe I was going for, old Halloween cartoon kind of thing. So, yeah, but I can only handle doing the same thing for so long before I start to get a little bit tired of it, to be honest. So, just from the standpoint of building this place and then decorating all of these townhouses more or less in the same basic style, I'm kind of over it now and would like to move on. But I also want it to be finished because I think it's a cool little townhouse set and I want it in the save file, so I want it to be finished. I don't feel very tired, but I feel like my voice is sounding raw and tired, so I'm super sorry about that. I don't know why. It's just really raw sounding today. Maybe I'm coming down with another cold. I had such a stuffy nose last night when I was sleeping that I woke up feeling like I could not breathe. And there's no pollen, but it could be like dust or dog allergy of some kind. Super mild. Nothing like what some people have to deal with, but just enough to make my nose like really, or my sinuses like really stuffy. So maybe that's why I have such a rough voice today, but I'm super sorry. I'm trying to keep the roughness out of it as much as possible. So hopefully it's not too annoying. But yeah, anyways, I try to keep these things very moody and like magical and I don't know, everything that you would think of. Yeah, like I said earlier, an old Halloween cartoon. That's kind of what I have in mind for this stuff, for all of these. But I'm thinking about maybe lightening it up for the last two. I think the last two that we have to do are in the corner, and both of the townhouses are light colored. I think one is even white, maybe. And so I'm thinking about doing more like light colored mystical rather than this dark and moody mystical. Also, this house is for the older Sim who already lives here. I think she has a partner or one of her children has a partner. I cannot for the life of me remember now. But there's like 4 Sims. And it's an older Sim, 2 of her children, and then another Sim who is the partner of one of them. I can't remember. Definitely the older Sim is going to live in this one because this is Townhouse 1. So this is the owner's townhouse. So I might have her own the whole thing and live in apartment 1, if that makes sense. I may have to temporarily move them out to the neighborhood and have them purchase it and then move them back in to apartment 1. But at any rate, the Sims that are already here will be in not apartment 1 but townhouse 1. And whichever child of hers has the partner, if it's one of the children. If it's not one of the children, then I plan on having her son live here. Her partner, and her son and her daughter will live in one of the other townhouses. Potentially the one right next door. That one that you can kind of see sometimes at the top of the screen there. Potentially in that one or the white one. I'm not sure. I have to check their personalities again. But I definitely want her son to live with her. I don't know why. I just feel like this would be a family where the son would stay home and take care of his mom as she got older type of family. So that's kind of the sort of story that I have in my head for the family that's already on this lot. But, just breaking them up into townhouses. And this townhouse is not small. This is a huge house. It's 3 stories. It's 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 4 bedrooms. 2 of the bedrooms are on the 3rd floor. And right now, with this family living in them, one of the bedrooms is a library and the other one is a potion making room. The son and either his partner or the son alone live on the 2nd floor in the big bedroom with the semicircle part on the front. Just below this room right here. This is the potions room, and the son will live in the bedroom just below this one. And eventually you'll see here that I create a nursery in the 2nd smaller bedroom behind it. But on the 3rd floor, for now, with the way I have the story in my head and the way I plan on setting it up, the 3rd floor is not bedrooms and is not being used by any Sims for anything other than like a library space and a potion making space. I thought that would be fun and a fun use of the space. If you wanted, you could move the daughter back in here, change the 3rd floor to her floor, and then have all 4 of the other townhouses open to use for other Sims. But that's not the way I set it up. Because I wanted the daughter to eventually get married and have a family of her own as well. And not that you can't have that many Sims in a house, because you can. If each one only had one partner, so all 3 of them only had one partner, that's 6 Sims. And if the two children, the son and the daughter, only had one child each, that's 8 Sims. But then that's all there could be. I mean, you could comfortably fit 8 Sims in this townhouse. It's plenty big enough. But that's all there would be. There would be no cats. There would be no dogs. There would be no more than one child per each of the couples. So I kind of felt like the family needed to be broken up a little bit, but they can live in the same set of townhouses together. So they're right near each other. You know what I mean? They're not too far away from each other. I feel like in my head, the story that I have for this family is they're all very close and loving. Is that how it actually is in the game currently? I do not know. As a like default family that comes already in the world, that's something I should have checked on first, huh? Before I made the story up in my head, but I didn't. I saw the family and I'm like, this is a close family. They really, really love each other. The mom is like happy to have her kids with her for as long as need be, and the kids are happy to help their mom out and or take care of her as she ages type of family, you know? Just like your perfect all-American family, or like what the American family strives to be and cannot always accomplish. Uh, but yeah, that's kind of the story that I feel in my head for this family. Now I'm kind of feeling awkward about sharing that story though, because I feel like maybe other people might have a different story for these families, and I've ruined it, and or I've annoyed people with my head story, my head canon for this family. I don't know. Just ignore me. I'm in one of those moods today, but yeah. Let's move on, okay? If you haven't heard yet and you're this far into the video, if you're having trouble with your Reaper's rewards, they are working on a fix for it. I'll talk about it in my second Reaper's rewards video. The fix and the issues and some stuff that I learned about the Reaper's rewards as well. But that'll be in the Reaper's rewards video later this week. Yeah, I don't have much to say about this townhouse itself. Like I said in the beginning, it's just a basic townhouse. I feel like I've reached a point where I've done all the different dark and moody versions of a spellcaster's townhouse. So that's, kind of another reason why I want to do some light and airy spellcaster versions, because it's kind of done now. 3 of these and it's done. I'm done. But I thought we'd try some light and airy ones next. And we only have 2 left. I only have 2 more videos to make for this townhouse and then we're done. So we can move on to something else. I don't know what. I don't have any plans for the next thing. It will depend a lot on what we find out about the Life and Death expansion pack on the 3rd. It will depend on my schedule. It will depend on how much recording I can get done. I'm like mentally a little bit drained right now, so I don't have any plans for after these townhouses are done. But here you go, a quick top-down overview of the townhouse that I just got done building, obviously. Got a laundry room, bathroom, big dining room, big living room, piano room, big front room, kind of a small kitchen, but a lot of counter space in that small kitchen. The second floor has 2 bedrooms and a very large, spacious bathroom. The hallway I purposely left open so Sims could get around easily. And then we have the 3rd floor, a slightly smaller bathroom with 2 bedrooms And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, if you're enjoying my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!